Hi everyone, this is Ian with Motorcycling, and I'm back with another review for you today. Today I have Kriega R35. Just recently did a video for the Kriega R25. This is the R35. The 35 indicates the capacity. The R in British term is rucksack. So that's pretty much what those numbers and letters indicate. This is 10 liters more than the R25. I'm going to do an overview of the bag, go over some of the reasons why I purchased this bag, and talk about some of the nuances about this bag that could be helpful in some of the different settings when you're on a motorcycle. I'm also going to try and show you basically what some of the stuff that you put in here, just to give you kind of a spatial view of how big of an items you can fit in here. I'm going to try to fit my helmet in here. I'm going to try to fit a set of boots along with a jacket in here, and then I'm also going to try and attach a 10-liter dry pack from Kriega, also with a 20-liter dry pack. So just so you guys can see, for those who want to go on a long adventure, what this backup pack is capable of. Alright, so let's get started. The bottom of the bag, there's really nothing going on here. It's just a very high quality, durable material, 1000D Cordura. This is Kriega we're talking about. They always put really good, high quality material on their backpacks. It's going to last for a very long time. That 1000D also stretches out to the straps on the back of the backpack, along with the back of the bag as well. So the 1000D Cordura definitely is where in the impact areas where it needs to be. This is the area where you're going to put the bag on the ground the most, so it's going to require some high quality materials. Moving on from there, you have the bottom of the front is also a 1000D Cordura. This is reflective with a 3M Scotch reflective built into the fabric, so that's a really nice touch right there. You have a nice big front pocket right here. There's no zippers or anything. There's a little bit of a neoprene elastic material at the top right here, but it's really just an open pocket to keep something that's accessible, that you can get out easily without having to unpack your backpack. These are the compression cords, just to help compress whatever's in this pocket down. These clasps are right here are for the compression straps themselves, and they do click in very nicely. These are very high quality clasps. They're weather resistant. Basically, they will not expand and contrast in heat or cold, so it's very nice, and that just keeps the integrity of the material over a period of time, so that way it will actually stay that durable and function very well over a period of time. The same thing on the top part right here, also another clasp, and this just helps compress the internal material items of the bag itself down. Same setup on the other side. This backpack also does come with two zipper pockets on each side of the front here. There's a little bit of a pocket right here. These zippers are YKK zippers with a little bit of a handle right here. Very high quality, very strong. This particular zipper is water resistant, so water resistant zippers are a little bit of tricky to pull down, so they are very tough, but they do a fairly good job of keeping the water out. So they are not water resistant. They're not waterproof, but they are water resistant. Just keep that in mind. This pocket is a fairly good sized pocket, as you can see right here. Put a number of things in here: an extra towel, one shoe on each side, whatever you want to put in here, so that when you go on your long trips, it would be a great thing to have. On the other side, the same pocket is the same, identical to this side. Moving on from there, this material it feels like rubber material, to be honest with you. And speaking of that, this mesh material right here, I don't think you can see it through the video as well, or you can't feel it. But imagine a piece of mesh that was dipped in like milk chocolate. That's what this is. This was dipped in some rubberized material. So I think this is a really nice touch because it keeps the mesh from fraying and getting caught on things. It's a very solid piece, and it's just chocolate covered mesh, but it's actually made of rubber instead of chocolate. So it's a really nice touch, and that's how this material feels for me. I can't remember if this Kriega logo is reflective or not, but I know this definitely is. Nice stitching of Kriega logo right there. And then moving on from there, we're going to go to the top of the bag. The same mesh pocket material that was right down here. Same thing up here with a zipper. Not water resistant, obviously, because there's holes all over this thing. along the side of the bag, at the top of the thing here, is a rubber. It's a elastic fabric that's actually stitched in to give the edge of the backpack so that it doesn't fray. So that's a really nice touch. So we're gonna zip that back up, and this is just the handlebar at the top. Handlebar is very sturdy, same rubber material, coated. This top part right here is that leather part, kind of a leather fabric actually, that's stitched into the rubber piece handlebar at the top. Another Kriega embroidery right there. So that's the top of the backpack. I've talked about the front of the backpack. We're just gonna go on and move it to the main compartment, and then we'll head to the back of the backpack, and then we'll continue on from there. Alright, so to access the main compartment, you have a big, ginormous zipper, also YKK. I mean, you see the size of this backpack. It's like half of my forefingers. That's a really hefty zipper right there. You can tell the teeth of the zipper is a really big zipper. Not water resistant, not waterproof obviously. Pull it all the way open. And now we have access to the main compartment right here. Basically it's just a one giant sack. That's how Kriega does all the products. On the inside front flap is another zippered pocket, just a zippered compartment. Very small size. It's kind of set up like the Kriega R35 if you remember my other video. So it's not as big of a pocket, but there is a pocket here to put something. I believe your wallet should fit in here fine. If you have a really giant wallet, it might not fit in here, but you know, you can definitely fit some important paperwork or documents in there. We have one big pouch right here, and this definitely can fit a laptop very nicely, like so. This is a 13.3-inch MacBook Pro. You can definitely fit a bigger laptop in here. There's definitely a lot more room on each side of this laptop, so I'm pretty sure you can go up to a 17-inch laptop in this backpack. Unfortunately, I don't own one, so I can't show you what that looks like. Alright, moving on from there, we do have a keychain ring holder. You can definitely put a water pouch in here, and Kriega does make one. You can definitely put like a dry pack water pouch, hydration pack in here, and the straw will definitely feed out to the top right here. There's a hole for your straw that comes out. If you would rather use an iPod or a music player, this actually works as well. You can just feed that right in there by using this pocket or something if you're not worried about the ring. That's pretty much the inside of the bag. I mean, there's really nothing else. It's just one giant pouch. One of the things is that if those of you who like more compartments inside of a bag, this might not be the bag for you. There's only two compartments, as you saw, a laptop compartment or hydration pack compartment, or the other compartment at the front flap. But that's really it. The rest is just a huge giant pouch, stuff everything in there and just start riding, pretty much is Kriega's plan. Moving on to the back of the backpack. It's kind of busy back here. There's a lot of things going on. We have the straps are of 3D mesh at the top right here. Very high, strong, durable material made of that 1000D Cordura with stitching everywhere. And this is nicely stitched on. The stitching is very well done on this backpack. There's no fray of stitches anywhere. They're all nicely hid. They're all nicely trimmed. It's a really high quality. The fit and finish is there, definitely. This backpack is quite expensive. It's over $200, so I would imagine that's that's expected. The other strap has the same thing. Moving down from this strap, the other side is identical. We have this big flap with the rubber, that same rubber fabric material that's stitched on. This helps keep the backpack in place on your chest. Moving down from there, we got a nice high quality strap right here. I mean, this is not going to fray or just or become useless over a period of time. We have another rubber material, rubberized area right here. This also keeps the backpack on the waist or torso area. And the rest of the bag is pretty much all really high mesh material. It's literally about an inch thick. I mean, this is really a high quality. There's a bit of a channel right here to get that ventilation to go through. And that's pretty much the rest of the materials in the back of the backpack. This right here is, there's a big zipper right here, and I believe this is also YKK. Yes, it is YKK. Big zipper. Basically, you zip this up. When you put this backpack on, this gets zipped up, and this is how you get the straps together. Do that like that. Zip that up, and there's a Velcro piece right here. Put the Velcro piece in well, and this is also reflective as well, so that oncoming traffic can see you while you're wearing this backpack. There's a little bit of a rubber flap right here, so you can feel it with your gloves, so that you know that where to touch with your gloves, so you can take this off and unzip this. There are little zippers on each side of each of these flaps, because the zipper has a little bit of pocket right in here. Not much, very small pocket, but you can fit maybe a little bit of a paperwork, maybe business cards in here if you wanted to. But they're both YKK zippers. The whole entire bag has nothing but YKK zippers, even in the interior of the bag. So that's a really nice touch in my opinion. These dots are how you adjust the strap system. This is what Kriega uses to adjust the height depending on how tall the person is. One dot means it's the shortest setting, 2 is the medium setting, and 3 is the tallest setting. So I have it in 1 because I'm 5'2". I obviously cannot wear anything more than a 1 on this backpack. And then this loop system is basically how you cinch down and adjust the backpack to pull it towards you and fit on your body once you have this whole backpack set up. And I'll show you that later on in the video. Alright, and lastly, finally, these loops right here that are not black, these are how you attach their dry pack systems, 10 liter and 20 liter dry pack systems, to the backpack should you need more space. Okay, we're going to go to showing you how to put things in the backpack right now. Alright, I'm back, and I'm about to show you what some of the things that I put in here just to give you a spatial view. This is not this part is not about packing the bag and what to put in it. It's, you know, obviously everybody packs the bags with different things. So I'm just going to show you what some of the things that can fit in this bag, just to show you how big the capacity is. Okay, so first off, this is one of my summer riding jackets. It is a size this is size 48 in a Dainese, and I just want to show you, it does have elbow gear, shoulder gear, and a back protector in it right now. So just to show you how much, you know, how this bag fits in, how this jacket actually fits in this bag. So I'm just going to stuff it right in here. Again, obviously, if you were to pack for a long trip, you're not just going to stuff your jacket in here, you're actually going to wear it. But just in case, if you were to go to a building and you want to stuff your jacket in the backpack, you can see that fits very nicely. There's plenty of room down here. There's still plenty of room up here. You can certainly put your gloves in here. You can certainly put any kind of hooks and stuff for your 10 liter or 20 liter dry pack or 30 liter dry pack system on your bike. Fit that in there if you're going to take it into a hotel. There's still plenty of room. Obviously, you can put a laptop back here. The pants you're obviously still wearing, so you're not going to put it in the bag. So you can see it's a very roomy bag. I'm also going to show you what it looks like with my helmet in the bag, with a full face helmet. Anyways, so we're just going to put the full face helmet in here. This full face helmet is a size medium. So there we go. And this bag is really big. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it in the video because the color is black. But definitely stuffed this in here very nicely here. There we go. And you can see there's plenty of room in here. Plenty of room in here still. Again, to put gloves. I wouldn't recommend this because it might scratch your helmet. But I would put, you can put your gloves in there. You can put this in there. So there's still towels, socks. There's definitely plenty of room. So if you don't want to carry your helmet in your hand around, you can certainly put the helmet in the backpack as well. And then finally, I'm going to show you what another thing you can put in here. So I'm going to try to stuff these boots in here. These are adventure riding boots. They are the CD Adventure Gore-Tex Rain riding boots. This measures from the top here down to the bottom of the back sole. That's 13 inches From here to here is 11 inches, and the widest part is 4 inches. This is a size 40, which is a 7 in US and a 40 in Euro. So I'm going to try to fit these pair of boots in this backpack here. Just so you can see how much room this backpack really has here. So, and there you have it. And there's still plenty of room right in front, right here. I mean, I can probably put a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, some clothes in the front, and still be able to fit these pair of boots, and it will zip up just fine. So this is just to give you an idea of how these boots can fit in here. So there you go. And there's still plenty of room in front, inside the main compartment, top of the main compartment. So you can see that just gives you a little bit of a space here right there. All right, now I'm going to move on to show you what it looks like with the 10 liter and the 20 liter stuffed. So I'll be right back. All right, now I'm going to show you what the backpack looks like with the 20 liter on me. So right now I have some gear on, my summer jacket, along with my leather gloves. And this is what the R35 looks like with a 20 liter on. I don't think someone would need this much packaging, but you never know, and I figured I'd show it to you. And then I'll also show you what it looks like without just the 20 liter on. So here we go. So I'm going to put this on. And in order to put this on, just the strap right now is released. It's a widest setting so that you can put it over a jacket. So right now, I'll do the same thing on the other side. And again, all this is with my leather gloves on. So here we go. And that's what it looks like so far. So big giant zipper sitting in the middle of this big flap right here. Put it through, zipper it up, velcro it down, and now the backpack is on, but you can see how loose that is. So we need to cinch this down. In order to cinch this down, use these loops right here, which what we're going to do is pull it out and forward in order to cinch it down. So when you first get the backpack, it's going to be a little bit, it's new, so there's a lot of friction. So you can't do this two-hand thing right away. Over a period of time, you keep doing this, it's going to get looser and less friction, but it still works in terms of keeping the backpack cinched, adjusted while you're riding. So when you first get the backpack, what I would do is take one hand and actually use one hand to hold this flap right here, the other hand to use this loop, and actually pull out and up at the same time. So pull out and up at the same time until you get the hang of it. Because it's kind of a weird way at first, but you're going to get the hang of it. Do the same thing on the other side. Pull out and forward. And then once you get the hang of that, pull out and forward. Both at the same time to cinch it down. So what happens now is now the backpack is tight. See, it's not moving anywhere. So this pulls all the weight of the backpack towards, not here at the bottom of the hip, but towards up this direction right here, towards the center of gravity right up here. And what you should notice is there a flap. I can put my finger right between here, between this top strap and my shoulder. That's what you want. You want all that weight lifted off your shoulder to prevent fatigue while you're on the bike. So as you can see, it was actually not that hard to put it on with gloves and a jacket. So this is what it looks like right now with the R35 and the 20 liter. I wouldn't recommend riding with this much, with 55 liters worth of stuff on your back. I think it's a lot of weight. I think you know what I did was I put the 20 liter on the tail of my bike and then wore the 35, and that worked out much better. I tried it once with this for like 3 hours. Not so good because there is a lot of weight on this thing. So I would just do 35, the R35 only. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what it looks like with just the R35, putting it on and off. In order to take this off right now, again, use the same loops to unadjust it. Pull it out and backwards in order to unadjust it. So pull it out and backwards and let go. And now you can see how loose that is. And now you're able to take this off. There are 3 zippers on this thing, so I would find the biggest loop right here and the zipper comes off. As you can see how much space I have right now. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like with just the R35, and then I'll go over some of the reasons why I purchased this bag, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, so now I have the R35 and the 20-liter dry pack system separated. As you can see right here, 20-liter has come off, and this is the R35 by itself. So what I'm going to do now is show you what it looks like with it on me with just the R35. Again, with all my gear on, swing it over. Swing it over. Over a period of time, you're just going to get the hang of this. So it's the first few times it's kind of weird, especially when you're trying to put it on with all the gear on. But after doing it a few times, you'll get the hang of it. Sorry, I'm a little nervous on video here. Alright, reflective gear, we're good. It's loose, just the R35. And now we're going to use the loops to actually cinch it down. Cinch it down. And that's as far as it goes. So you can see the gap between this strap right here along with my shoulder. It's pretty nice and snug on there, and that's pretty much what it looks like with just the R35 on me with all my gear. Well, not all my gear, but you get the idea. Alright, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to take this off now. Same thing, pull it back and unzipper this, and it comes off. So some of the reasons why I purchased this bag. I needed more space. My R25 is only good for going around town. I can fit a 10-liter to it. That brings it to 35. But in terms of packing one bag is much easier than packing one bag and a 20-liter or 10-liter bag. So I bought this for more of a long weekend trip or a longer trip in general. So this R35 with the 30-liter dry pack system on my tail of my bike gave me a lot of space for much longer trips. So that's why I purchased this bag, and I chose the Kriega, obviously, because it's not because I'm a fangirl or anything that, you know, Kriega is the best system in the world. It's just that they make really high quality zippers, and they just have all the little bit of functions that I want, and all the quality features that I want. So that's why I end up getting the R35. I needed more space, is really what it is. The one thing I find with this bag though is that this flap right here, if you're gonna ride in the summer, it gets really hot because this will block the wind. So keep that in mind if you're going to use this. It's great for space. The mesh material is actually really nice right here. Lots of cushion. It does flow air very well. But with this, you're going to block airflow if you have mesh in front of your jacket right here. So do keep that in mind. Otherwise, overall, it's the whole point of this bag, the whole function of it is to give me 10 extra liters, and it does carry the 20-liter dry pack that's attached to it much better than the R25. So overall, it's a really good backpack for the sheer amount of space you want with it, for the sheer quality. Putting it in and on with all my gear, as you saw, is pretty simple, at least I think anyways. Alright, that's pretty much the Kriega R35 backpack review. If you have any questions or comment, leave it down below. Otherwise, like this video, share this video. Any suggestions in the future, let me know. One more last thing. Just want to show you the difference in size of the Kriega R35 and the Kriega R25. So just to show you the difference. And then that's pretty much it. Any questions, comments, leave it in the down below. Like it, share it, subscribe. Let me know of any videos, other things you want me to talk about, how to stuff it, compare it to Alpine Star stuff. Let me know. I do have an Alpine Stars Tech Aero backpack if you want me to compare the 3 backpacks. They're all going to be different sizes. But alright, this is Team with Motorcycling, and I'm going to stop talking so you can see another video. I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.